Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journeytowisdomnwealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. You know you're already part of the what? The Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. Over here, we're grateful, we're kind. We do budgeting as well as first-time home ownership type things, as well as some vloggy vlogs. So if you are interested in any of that, we'd love to have you hit that subscribe button for me. And if you are subscribed but not getting my notification bell, please turn it off and turn it back on and say you want to get all the notifications or choose just the videos you'd like to watch. All right, today's video, we'll be setting up our December budget to get us going ready for December. It is towards the end of November, and I want to get going because I'm trying to be on top of my stuff, okay? All right, guys, so let's just get going now. This is our November budget, but always to make myself, to make everything a little bit easier for myself, I usually just go down here and I duplicate the budget and then rename it because that's just easier for me. December. And I don't want it to say copy because it's not a copy anymore. All right, and we're going to update our month here to be 12. So now it says December, and we're going to find our calendar. And the calendar says that we're supposed to be getting paid on the 2nd. And then on this, 3 checks this. Okay. 3 checks, 2nd, 16th, and the 30th. So let me go back, and I feel like y'all remember the last time we had 3 checks. Ooh, right here, right here, right here in July. So what I'm going to do instead is duplicate July. Should I do that? No, we shouldn't do that. You know why? Because things probably have changed since the July. So let's go back to our December. And we'll just add in columns as we go. So as we saw, it was actually going to be 12, 2. Oh, what we doing? Okay. Y'all let me know also if this screen is big enough for you to see, because I want to make sure that you're able to see it, or I'm going to have to try and find a way to make it bigger, because I want y'all to be able to see the screen. Let's see. So we said the 2nd, the 14th, did it? Really? Just learning this laptop, y'all. 16th and the 30th. Okay. 16. And I guess we just gonna, let's see, maybe we can copy and then paste. Right. All right. And then the 30th. Then I'm gonna take this here and merge over all the cells so it doesn't look weird. And I'll go ahead and pause and put in the correct dates and change this to the 3rd paycheck and then come back with you guys because I don't want y'all have to sit through that. Although it's basically just going to be, the 2nd to the 15th, the 16th to, like that. But please hold. Okay, guys, thanks for holding. So now I have my dates in. We get paid the 12/2, 12/16, 12/30. Yes, for 3 checks. Thank you, Jesus. 12/2 to 12/15, 12/16 to 12/29, then 12/30 to, I'm sorry, 1, not 12, 1/12, where the players dwell. Okay, so let's go and stop messing around. Okay, so we have paycheck 1, 2, and 3. We will assume we're going to delete out all of these rollovers and things because we don't really know. We're going to assume that we're getting 367.57. We're going to break this down to 357 every week. So if we are lucky and all else works, we should be having $4,102.71 for the month of December to work with. As you can see, this is my key here. Blue is automatic payments. Green has cleared. Orange is pending. And get money. That means get the money out of the ATM. Get money. What you say? Oh, okay. So let's just clear all of the color from here. And we just hit reset. The top there, girl. And I'm not going to delete things that we're needing. So every week we plan on doing Wait a minute. These are not set to H10. They're set to G10. They need to be set to G10 for today. Because we want the sum to go all the way across. Or did it already set to G10? Hold on. Wait a minute. No, it's only set to H10. So I'm going to drag that formula down. Down, 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 down. All right. So 20, 40, 60. So we're doing 20 each week for giving. And then mortgage was not going to be that much. So we're going to take this out. But we need our mortgage to end up being 1088.54. And so what we're going to do is take 1088.54 and divide it by 2. We're going to do 5. What is that? What is that? What was that? 544.27. Okay. 27 in both these two spots here. And because we want to get our December is already paid. We want to get our January paid as soon as possible. So if we can pay that on the 16th, that's awesome for me. Okay. And then we'll have nothing to worry about here. Unless I put a little bit towards the let me see how that maps out. Sometimes, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like 3-week check months are a lot more confusing to me than just getting my 2 normal checks. It just kind of throws off my flow because some people see it as an extra paycheck and I just see it as keep rolling on. So let me just make sure that when I go to pay my February mortgage, I didn't need to put anything away for that next check. So if I don't put anything away for the check on the 30th here, then I'm going to have, and January will already be paid. So then I'm going to have a check on the 13th and the 27th, which I guess, yeah, technically would be before February is needed. Okay. So I guess, yeah, cool. Let's go back here. All right. And knowing me, I might still put a little bit away for it just to be ahead of the game. But let's keep going. So we're going to put $20 each week for the HOA to get ahead. The cell phone is normally due on the 5th. So technically the cell phone would be due right around here. But I believe we've already paid the cell phone in November for the 5th. See, it was due December 4th and we already paid it. So technically, I guess we wouldn't need to pay it again until around here. So we'll take it out of this one. And then post office. The Visa is paid, so we don't have nothing on that. Or it's actually now a MasterCard. So I'm going to just call it Merrick because I believe that's the actual name of the credit card so that I don't get confused. The internet is what? Okay, it's usually due on the 3rd, which I feel like, yes, the 3rd of the month, and it didn't come out last month, so it should be coming out on this check, and then again on that check. So delete, right? Because it's going to come out for the 12/3 date, and then it's going to come out again for the 1/3 date. And then we have our electric bill, which is usually due on, I thought I wrote it. Every time I see it, I write it somewhere else. Can you move or not? Okay. Let me see. Did I write anything? Where am I at? Okay. I switched to November, of course, like a crazy person. But I do want to see. Not due until 12/3 next month. No. 54.68 due 11/15. I thought I updated this. I could have swore I got another bill. And I electric bill. Okay, first of all, let's take this out because that's no longer needed. I am going to take this out right now. And please hold while I go and figure out when my electric bill is due. Okay, thanks. All right, guys, thanks so much for holding. So it shows right here. I just took a snip of it because otherwise it's got my address and we don't need that. So it's due in 17 days. It's actually due on 12/15 for the billing period of 10/25 to 11/22, and it's 62.81. 62.81 due on the 15th. So, where are we? Here? Electric, yes. $62.81 due on the 15th. So let's put it here. And then it shouldn't be due again because nothing else is not until the 15th. We'll see. And then security service is usually due on the 23rd. I can't wait to put these in order. This is so ridiculous. So it's already in its own spot and it's usually $26.47. And then we have the car insurance, which is due on the 14th, which is already in its right spot at $87.94, and the 14th doesn't hit again. So, and then we have trash and sewer, which we're not putting anything towards right now. And although on the extra check, I'm gonna put $30 on there because I feel like we're gonna have a lot of extra money. We're just gonna throw $30 into that fund for that day. And then we have KineMaster, which is normally due on the 18th, which is already in its right spot, but doesn't need to be there because we copied that column. Everything is just over there. Home Depot credit card is on 0. Student loan is on 0. Capital One, not that I don't owe it, just that I'm not paying anything right now. Capital One is on 0 for right now. And then it's not on 0, but everything is being transferred to the Discover. Water, and nothing crazy was on there. Like anything that's on there was planned purchases, not like I was just swiping. Okay. Water bill is $39.12. It's normally due on the 11th, so I'm going to put $39.12 twice here just to cover my butt. First form, I'm going to go cancel that completely. HP Instant Ink, it needs to just go because they're not even charging me anymore, but they're on 0. Citizen Equipment is $43.20, and it usually comes out on the 27th. So it's already in its spot right now, and we'll take it out of here. Our Ultra credit card is on 0. So 0 across the board for now. House Emergency Fund. And you know what? As a matter of fact, what I think I'm going to do is we have the extra money. I'm putting $50. Why didn't that calculate over? Did that not? Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. The silence. Okay, now it calculated. Okay, it calculated over now. I was like, where's my money not showing? So I'm going to say this is maybe not. If I can spare the $50, I want to put that into a envelope that I will have for beauty and self-care, and not self-care, for skincare, because when I do have to buy new moisturizer, I want to be ready this time. Okay. House emergency fund. Oh, okay. So this is where things get weird. So I'm going to keep house emergency fund getting its $50, right? Then the cash envelopes are normally $220, so they need to be $220 every month, and then every week. And then zero out challenge, we're going to leave that as $10 every week as it normally is. And then we're going to sinking funds for Christmas and okay, sinking funds, we'll leave it 100 for now. And then nothing in buffer rollover. Black Friday. So Black Friday saving challenge for December is going to be turning into pay the dang credit discover off. The dang discover off. So until I can pay my discover off, there will be nothing going to Black Friday, technically the Black Friday challenge. So the $50 that would normally go there is going all to that credit card. And also for the baby emergency fund, I don't know if I don't know. That's the only way I can think of paying it. So what used to go to baby emergency fund, 50, 50, 50, is going to go to actually going to go to the pay the dang discover card off. So I had to so let me talk to y'all for a minute. And please comment down in the description. I have the description. Comment in the comments your thoughts on this. So my thought, I mean, the credit card is going to have a lot of money on it. I put 2 TVs on it, a not cheap laptop, like a gaming laptop, a lot of things, right? And so I'm thinking it's going to be like $2,000-$3,000 worth on that credit card. And I want to get that credit card paid off as soon as possible, although it's no interest. It's just that it's almost like a looming anxiety thing for me. So comment down below if you think my strategy is going to work. My strategy is to keep one of the the not sinking fund. I want to keep the sinking funds going, and I want to keep one of the emergency funds going. Right now, I'm thinking the house emergency fund going, and in my mind, it's like it's 111. In my mind, it's like regardless of whatever. Sorry, guys. There's regardless of whatever one it is, money is money. If I need money for something, it's going to come out of whichever one it is. So I'm going to keep on rolling. And then I think what I'm going to do is combine what I was putting into Black Friday savings as well as one of the baby emergency and make it $100 each week to those accounts so that hopefully I can get it paid off a little sooner, if that makes sense. If you have a better idea or other thoughts, please, outside of Tara, you shouldn't put yourself in debt, duh. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But you guys let me know, not to condone anyone putting themselves in debt. Just, make sure you have a plan to get out of it. However, that is my plan. If you can think of something better, please leave it below. All right. So instead of that being 50-50, so I'll make these 100. So hopefully 300 will go towards that credit card in the month of December. Sinking funds. Okay, this was from that $50 I won. So nothing's going there. And then random expenses can get all deleted because those were random expenses from last month. And we'll delete all the notes for that. What is this? When can this money? So delete this note as well. All right, do we have any notes anywhere else? Yes, let's go ahead and delete all these notes from before. Move. Why can't I delete these notes? Please hold. Hold on, no, not you guys, but delete the notes. I guess because I had things that didn't have notes in there. All right. So that should be our setup for December. Now let's go to the bottom and make sure we have money equally distributed. So right now it's showing that for the first week, we'd only have 48.31 in our buffer. We'd have 220.85 in our buffer this one, and a whole lot of money in the last week of buffer. So what I think I'm going to do is make that last week $200 to that credit card. Why not? Because let's get that paid. Then I'm going to just leave that. 461.68. We'll put that to the buffer. And we'll put, now we have zero balance there. 220, this I don't love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this 444.27. And I'm going to make this 644.27, which still leaves us with 1088.54, but it's more of an equal buffer. Now this week will have 148.31 as the buffer. And this week down here, we'll have 120.85 as the buffer. God willing, this all works out. And now we have a remaining balance of zero, a zero-based budget. So, and I could take these away because they're their old confirmation numbers. But you guys, that is what we're working with for December. Let me go ahead and close this out. I don't know. There's no border on the side here, and it's really kind of bothering me. Okay. And I'm going to make a quick change to the colors, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we made a couple changes, just some red and green. Wanted to add some red and green in here for you guys for the holiday. Some red and green, just for a Merry Christmas vibe for December. But that is all we have today, you guys. That is our breakdown for our December budget, what we're hoping to be able to do this December with our budget. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful, and I'm super duper grateful for you. Remember, all things are always working out for those who believe. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.